I'm going to admit right now that this gel category has been the hardest one for me to do. I noticed out of all the products that I have in my collection, I have a lot of gels and I also have a lot of favorite gels. And gels is probably one of the products that I change the most in my curly hair routines. So here we have my top 10 gels of 2022. Let's go. Hi, if you're new, I'm Alexa and my channel focuses on all things curly hair. I'm here to show you what I do with my curly hair, that way you can understand yours. So this was so hard and I didn't want to do this many gels. Honestly, I had probably 4 more, but I didn't want this to be a top 14 gels. Probably I'll add those gels in the description if you want to like check them out, but we're just gonna go over my top 10. So let me try to pick the gel that I believe I've used the most this year. Okay, so I think I'm going to actually put these 2 gels right here in like one category, because to me they're almost the same thing, they're just a little bit different. Right here we have the In Shower Style Fixer gel and the Shine gel from Curlsmith. I've been through like, I'll say 3 bottles of each of these. This is probably my most used gel this year. So to me, both of these are pretty similar. One of them is fragrance free and one of them has this like tropical scent to it. And I think that the light gel from the Shine collection, it is a little bit lighter than this one. This one does have a level 10 and this one is a level 9. This one is, I think, still gives a really strong hold, but it's not that different from this one. To me, the biggest difference is that this one has no scent and it is a little bit lighter, but I feel like I use both of these equally. It just kind of depends what I'm going for in my curly hair routine. This is like 2 gels that I gravitate towards a lot when I want my curls to last several days and just be like super curly. Both of these definitely give my curls a ton of shrinkage, and they also hold up so well in humidity because the second ingredient to both of these is polyquaterium 69. I think that these from Curlsmith are worth the money. A little bit goes a long way. When I use these, I do like brushing them through my hair, raking it in. I don't really like glaze them on top. I feel like I've never tried it that way. Maybe I should one day, but I definitely recommend this, and especially if you have like more of like waves to your hair, this is going to make your hair bounce so nicely. Another gel that I've been loving this year, and I finished 1 whole bottle, is the Weather Up gel from Twist by Ouida. This gel is amazing for humidity. Again, the second ingredient in this is polyquaterium 11. That ingredient is known for just holding up so well in humidity. So if you struggle with that, all of these gels that I'm mentioning of that ingredient will definitely be amazing to you. And to me, this is a light gel. I find that it gives my hair great definition. And yeah, this is just a great gel. I also noticed that this combines really nicely with different combinations, even if the products are outside of this brand. In the last 2 years, I've probably purchased 4 bottles of this Kristen S jelly. Every time I'm out, I notice that when I'm at Target, I immediately go to the hair care aisle looking for this. This jelly is a jelly, that's what it's called, but to me, it's like a gel. I don't really know what's the difference between a gel or a jelly. Maybe a jelly just has like a more lightweight consistency. So to me, this does give a soft hold. I find that it works really well in defining my curls. And again, the second ingredient in this is polyquaterium 37. There's a trend in many of the gels that I like, and I consistently notice this. They usually have polyquats as a second ingredient, but no one like really talks about this gel. This is actually the only product from Kristen S that I've tried that I honestly like. I've tried like the Kristen S micellar shampoo, honestly wasn't impressed at all. And I've tried the leave-in, the curl leave-in from this collection, and I don't think I'll like buy it again. I didn't really like it, but this is a try and chew product from Kristen S. It just gives my curls a soft hold and it gives them a lot of definition. It holds up wonderfully in humid climates, and I do think a little bit of this goes a long way. But since this is one of the gels that I do use the most in my collection, I tend to run through this really quickly. One thing that I'm not like a huge fan of, and like I don't know, I hope maybe they fix it, but honestly it's not like that big of a deal, is the pump. Sometimes I notice, like I don't know if it's my bottle, but sometimes the pump like it gets like a little like stuck, and sometimes I need to open the whole entire bottle to get some of the jelly out. But this is such an amazing product. I am so obsessed with this, and if I had to take probably one gel from my whole collection to go to a deserted island, it'll honestly probably be this one. The next gel that I've been loving this year, and honestly this gel is not new to me, I used it a ton at the beginning of my curly hair journey. It was one of my go-tos, especially for the price, is the Garnier Curl Shape Defining Spray Gel. This stuff is amazing. It's so good. It does kind of remind me of the Kristen S jelly in the sense that it's super light. It really helps with definition. And to me, this has like a soft medium hold. It does say here like strong hold at the bottom, but I don't feel like I really get the strong hold sensation from this. This also smells super good. Their whole like curl collection honestly smells amazing. One thing that I don't like about this, and I hope they do change, is I don't know, like it's a spray gel. So I don't really like spraying product onto my hair, especially a gel, because my hair is low medium porosity. It's also super coarse. I have a ton of hair, and I'm just not gonna sit here spraying gel on my hair. And I honestly just like spray this onto my hand and then apply it to my hair, or sometimes I even open the bottle, put some on my hand and apply to my hair. I hope they do like a pump situation. That would be cool, right? But this gel is really good. It's also like less than $4. Oh my god, $4. I cannot talk. But this is such an amazing gel, and I literally recommend this to a lot of people. And if you're on a budget, you should definitely get this. One gel that caught me by surprise this year is the Aveda Nutriplenished Curl Jelly. This is so good. To me, this also has that soft medium hold. It smells amazing. I love raking this into my hair, and I also noticed that when I glaze it on top of my strands, it works really well. And the definition that this gel gives my hair is out of this world. I've done like some comparisons and have switched like other products out of different routines and then put this one in just to see what happens. And the definition that I have, the ringlets that this gives me, is amazing. This kind of reminds me of, I won't say like a cream gel hybrid because it doesn't look like it, but it almost gives that effect to my curls. I don't know how to explain it. This is one of the high-end gels that I think it's worth the money. I try so many products, and I do try a lot of products that are expensive, and when I try them, there's several things I look for. What's the hold like? Does it hold up in humidity? How many days does my hair last? How does my hair feel? And this is just one of the high-end gels that just makes my hair feel amazing, makes my hair last several days, gives my hair shine, a ton of definition, and all of those things that I look for in a gel. So if you're like interested in this gel, I think it's worth the money. Another gel that I've been obsessed with this year is the Ouida Stronger Hold Heat and Humidity Gel. One thing that's been sticking out to me about this gel is that it kind of consistently works really well with many different combos, even if the products that I'm using are from the drugstore, so not from Ouida. I do love glazing this on my hair. I noticed that whenever I glaze it, my hair just holds up really nice in a humid climate. It also just like locks everything in so nicely. So this is a gel that I've honestly been reaching for a lot this year. I kind of feel like I do like glazing this more on my hair than raking it in. I've used it raking it in, and I find that it somewhat gives my hair definition, but I have noticed a lot of times that when I do glaze this, it seems to work the best for me. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I've always loved the Uncle Funky's gel. So I believe it was last year that they did change the formulation of this gel. Before, I know it did not have protein, and it also did not have glycerin. And I know there's like this huge debate, like if those ingredients apparently were already in the gel and the company just didn't update their ingredient list. Honestly, I don't know, but I have noticed that when I've used this gel, my hair does get more definition than it did before, when like it didn't have those ingredients advertised. And it might be the protein, I don't know, but it's still a really good gel. I was a little bit worried when I noticed they did add protein to it, because sometimes it's really hard to get protein to work for my hair. What I've noticed with this is my hair needs to be extra moisturized. So the shampoo, conditioners, deep conditioners I use in the shower, leave-ins or curl creams I put on my hair before this need to be protein free, and it just gives me like the best balance ever. But this gel, it really helps to define your hair. Whenever I use this, my hair, like my curls, look almost like all of them 3B instead of 3A. But this is such an amazing gel. It also works really well as a one and done. And also for this gel, when I use it, I do notice that I get like a medium stronghold. The next gel that I've been loving this year is my custom gel from Pros, and I do think that a lot of their products are a favorite for a reason. They're custom made for my hair, so they make this gel depending on what my hair needs, and I think that's why I love it. So the one that I do have does have a strong hold, and one thing that stands out to me about this gel is every time this is in a routine, I seem to get a compliment about my hair. So I'm like, okay, I need to keep using that Pros gel whenever I go to an event or something, because it just seems to make my hair look really, really good. So this is definitely amazing. I do find that for the one I have, I do need to use quite a lot per section, so a little bit for me personally doesn't go a long way. I do like also raking this into my hair, and I find that my favorite way to use this too is to brush style. It kind of gives me the best results. Brush styling, I just noticed when I've raked it or glazed it into my hair, my curls don't look as good, and that's why I think it's so important to play around with the products you have, because sometimes they might honestly work better one way than another way. So I definitely recommend this gel from Pros. The last gel that I've loved this year, and years before this one, this was one of the gels that I consistently used at the beginning of my curly hair journey, especially because it's one of the most inexpensive gels out there, is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Frizz Control Sculpting Gel. So to me, this does have a medium hold, and I love brushing this into my hair and raking it in. I notice that those are the ways that it works the best for me. And even when I do a routine without a brush and just rake this into my hair and kind of do the rake and shake method, my hair gets so defined. So this is one gel that I definitely recommend from the drugstore. I've honestly, like, I think at the beginning of my curly hair journey, I probably purchased like 7 of these in like 2 years, because it is super good. So I know they do have another gel, and I do have a video reviewing it. It's their hard hold gel, and that one did not work for me, but this one is amazing and I recommend it to everyone. I also find that this is protein moisture balance, so whenever I think my hair needs a little bit of protein, this is a gel I reach for. And that's it for my top 10 gels of 2022. That's so many gels, and it was really hard for me to take other gels that I really like out of this like collection I showed you, because I do use many different gels. Gels are just such an important part of my curly hair routine because they are what honestly make my curls last. Usually if I do style with certain creams on their own, my hair probably lasts like a day or two. But when I do include a gel in that routine, my hair can last even 7 days. So that's insane. But thank you so much for watching. If you do love any of these gels, let me know down below in the comments if there are any gels out there you think I should try because you love them. Let me know. And if you did enjoy this video, if you're enjoying this favorite series, please give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me out and I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.